Yeah, it's Saturday morning and it's like really sunny. It's definitely not warm. Everything was frozen this morning and I slept in and I just let things thaw. I thought I would wait. It's about noon now and I'm heading out to the river. All I really want to do is catch one chum salmon. Yeah, let's go fishing.
Down the street, and you were there staring at me, standing there as if we should meet.
I'm assuming there's thousands of fish here, spread out relatively evenly. People concentrate where fish are, but I'm gonna go try to find my own spot. If I cover enough water, I should find little pockets of concentrated fish. So for chum, I like a 1/4 ounce jig. It just gives me a more vertical presentation than an 1/8 ounce jig, and they don't mind the bulk of it. You can go with 3/8 ounce under a float if you really want, but then you're losing a lot of hardware when you snag up, and trust me, we're gonna snag up. One thing about anadromous fish is if you spook them, they generally don't leave the area they're in. They just swim around and act like chickens with their heads chopped off. There's some big dead fish down there under that ice. I do like a little bit of depth relative to what I've been fishing so far. The braided line doesn't hold a bobber stop in place very well, and I was having issues where my bobber stop was riding way too far up my line and then I'd be dragging bottom and not knowing why. So I actually put 2 bobber stops on. The one that was failing was also old and did a better job when it wasn't so worn down, but I put 2 new ones on and now they're holding perfectly fine. It's a fair chance I'm gonna end up in the water, and a fair chance I'll survive being in the water. I'm running a nice line right there. We got decent depth, decent current speed, and a little curve into a log jam right here. Feels like a good place to lose gear though. Oh, look at that. 2, 3, look at all these floats. How am I gonna get them without drowning? I picked this one up there, and now I'm seeing 5 floats. I just lost a jig to this log jam, so I too became a victim of it. Now I just gotta avoid becoming an actual victim of the log jam. But I can probably get this one. Oh wow, this clear drift float has a lot of writing on it, which is kind of interesting. This one says #bobber down. There's like no bottom under me. 5/8 ounce Bomac. A Raven, 8-gram Raven. Got it. And one more clear drift. This one's bigger and it's in a different place than the rest of them. It also is cleaner looking. So this may or may not be that guy's same float, the guy who rode all over his float. But there we go, I got them all. There might be more here, but let's go fishing. These 3 about 1/2 ounce clear drift. This one's about 3/4. 5/8 ounce Bomac. This is a 1/2 ounce Arrow float. This one is a 8-gram Raven float. I don't really understand how this one works. I don't see a place to put line through it. But yeah, I just grabbed all of those from that one log jam. This one was a little upriver, the rest of them were in it. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. Now I just gotta catch a fish. Fish. Oh yeah, oh it's off. Okay, I finally hooked one though. All the way down, the water looks similar to this, and there's fish right there. There's 2 of them. I don't see them now, but they're there. That's a fish. Oh, it's coming right to me. Sweet. A little female, it looks like. Let's try to get her to the bank. She's fighting like she's been spawning, aka not that hard. Not small, but definitely a female. There's probably some gnarly bucks out here too. Okay. So there you go. That's actually my first chum in, I don't know, 5 years. She's probably started spawning. I don't want to keep her, but it's not bad. I think I'm gonna try running it through there a couple more times. If I catch more like this, I'll just keep going. Well, I didn't really give myself enough time. I was trying to find concentrations of fish in places where people don't look for them, aka places where fish are less concentrated. So I found a fish. I started to see fish, but I never really started hooking them like crazy. I should have gotten up early and came out here, but like I said, it was cold this morning, and I'm happy with 1 fish. Yeah, there's no need to keep what I caught. That fish would not have cooked up well. It was just cool to get it to take my float under and reel it in. I have to get out of the woods now. It's starting to get dark on me, and there isn't really a path here. I think I found something better than the way I came in, but there's a chance I'll get lost in the dark, so I gotta get out of here. But anyways, there you have it. Chum in the Green River.